Brian Muniz from 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days, has a new woman in his life after his split with Ingrid Rezende in Season 7. Brian is a 52-year-old man from Harvard who was in a 2-year long-distance relationship with Ingrid from Brazil. Brian had met the much younger woman on a dating app. He flew to meet her on the show, but the relationship was doomed from the start. Brian is a former wheelchair rugby player. Quadriplegic man Brian had kept most of his past a secret from Ingrid, including his age. Ingrid was shocked to know that Brian was her father's age. Brian also had a drug past that Ingrid was unaware of. Brian was a dealer and a seller, and his second ex-wife had allegedly ordered an attack on Brian where he lost his ability to walk. Brian also expected Ingrid to become his caretaker. Once Ingrid realized that Brian had a lot of skeletons in his closet, including 4 failed marriages and multiple broken engagements, she knew something was wrong. However, Brian was the one who dumped Ingrid, claiming she was using him to come to America. Ingrid was shocked to know that Brian was her father's age. Brian also had a drug past that Ingrid was unaware of. Brian was a dealer and a seller, and his second ex-wife had allegedly ordered an attack on Brian where he lost his ability to walk. Brian also expected Ingrid to become his caretaker. Once Ingrid realized that Brian had a lot of skeletons in his closet, including 4 failed marriages and multiple broken engagements, she knew something was wrong. However, Brian was the one who dumped Ingrid, claiming she was using him to come to America. Brian exposed Ingrid for having a secret boyfriend. Ingrid has soft launched her relationship on Instagram. Now Brian and Ingrid were questioned about the physical aspect of their relationship. The scene where Brian claimed Ingrid put a hand on his face when he offered her oral pleasure was shown to cast members, after which Brian had a shocking admission to make. While on the show, Ingrid insisted she refused to get intimate with Brian because he didn't have protection, and she felt uncomfortable with what he was about to do. Brian revealed that Ingrid told him she had a boyfriend when the cameras had stopped rolling. Ingrid confessed, "In the moment, I said I met someone." Brian is still married to his 4th wife. In September 2024, 90 Day Fiancé blogger Mary Pants revealed that Brian is married but not to Ingrid. They shared a picture of a woman named Fiancé, who they referred to as Brian's current wife. As per the expert, Brian and Fiancé have maintained a long-distance relationship since 2017, and they got engaged in 2019. Brian married Fiancé in 2022, but they faced difficulties when they started living together in Brazil. They implied that Brian may have been involved with other women. Brian was allegedly cheating on Fiancé after they got married. Meanwhile, Brian and Fiancé's divorce proceedings have been ongoing since the summer of 2023. Meanwhile, Brian has been accused of allegedly trying to conceal his assets by transferring his car and home to other people's names so that he doesn't have to split his assets 50-50. Fans can watch Brian and his wife's videos from when they were together on their YouTube channel, Brian and Fiancé. Have you already thought of leaving your country to live and study in the name of love? Is the bio of the channel. Brian is dating a new woman in 2025. Mary Pants also posted about Brian's new girlfriend in October 2024. They shared a screenshot of a Facebook post that showed an elderly lady celebrating her birthday. The post thanked the family members of the 76-year-old who were able to make it to the celebrations. It was a function in Chicago organized by Brian's family. Brian took a date along to the function. The woman seems to be Brian's girlfriend, who will be shown in an upcoming episode of the 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days Tell All. Tigerlily Taylor from 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days has explained why she appeared reserved and restrained during the recent tell-all. She married Adnan Abdel Fattah, a Jordanian man, in September 2023. Despite their 18-year age gap, Tigerlily seemed unbothered and chose to have a baby with Adnan. Eventually, she began making several sacrifices, changed her physical appearance, and updated her wardrobe to adapt to Muslim culture, while Adnan didn't reciprocate much. During Tell All, Adnan showed immense ego, leading other cast members to speculate that he may be abusive and controlling towards his wife, Tigerlily. Many viewers thought that Tigerlily